1.
I decided to write, to have this sit down with my emotions, struggling with words that never made sense to the subject matter, reaching for these killing me softly ad-libs, because pain is such an honest gift that makes everything circumstantial, or whatever the opposite of healing is, which is why I only live where the shoe fits, selling this image that swears that I haven't developed enough in these dark rooms, but I've always known how to get away with murder, especially after surviving an empty heart that no one is supposed to survive in, because it always hurts more to feel nothing. Fact finder. You can't autocorrect love, so I become a self-love subscriber, because haters have tutored me into my own significance, and purpose says that your only therapy is prayer and being your poem's only accountability partner. Chin checking anybody who disrespects my father, as if my people ain't gonna blast for me, and sometimes we gotta keep hitting that restart button in order for it to eventually evolve into a kill switch, living in a world where there is no joy until the camera flashes, giving my salvation this identity complex, realizing that you can't cash app redemption, forgetting that God labeled me this universal charger because I got plugs for everything, and I refuse to allow divine intervention to turn to a power struggle, because I build things off of tragedy. And even though I am strong, I'm not strong enough for somebody else's weakness. After swallowing just enough conviction to make this feel honest, after realizing that hell is only hell when it is something that we don't want to be in, and God said, if I was ever afraid to die, that I haven't lived long enough, no longer losing myself in pity because it always thinks the world of itself, but fate always leaves a paper trail that leads me to wonder if this is a breakthrough or a breakdown, as if my heart hasn't survived enough riots, challenged by these online thugs as if they can't be killed in the comments, motivated by a pen that's camera shy because I'm an advocate of words that breathe through paper, got me live streaming death in song just so I could rip this cord and jump into the euphoria of this vanilla sky, no longer agonizing over what God allows. After accepting that there will always be long lines and long suffering, they label me crack in the school zone. I said they label me crack in the school zone all because I was aiming for higher learning. And in the agony of this confusion, they still refer to me as this unsung story, and I no longer correct them. Note to self, depression has just went viral, but David, you were never intended to log on.